So the Goblin is on stands again. Numerous reasons why. First off, as you can tell, I'm missing the intake. That's because it is sitting here. I had some issues with some leakage into the intake. So I was showing quite a bit of coolant loss because somehow when I was installing the upgraded O-rings, I ended up taking a chunk out of an O-ring. So as you can tell from the stock version, this is a little different. I have the engine coolant over here, and I have option B over here with the dual pass end plate running into the intake. So kind of what I did, I don't know if you can kind of see, but I used ZZP's option B mount and just kind of configured it to make it work with this location. Then I ran all the lines, and it's been kind of a pain, not gonna lie, but I got it all somewhat sorted out. I'm hoping to get this intake on here soon. The engine, since my last video, this is the new engine. I have like 450, 500 miles on it roughly. So I haven't been pushing it all too hard, but I will say I know a lot more vibration with the Balance Shaft Elite. Honestly, I'd probably stick with the stock balance shafts. I mean, I'm not revving it 8,000 RPMs for the vast majority of its life. Mainly it's a street vehicle that's fun to drive. Plus some track use, which is coming up here probably on the next video. I'll have a autocross course if I get everything put back together. So that's a big if. Anyway, when it comes to the intake, on these Goblins, we don't have the stock heat exchanger that comes with the Cobalt SS. So in order to make that flow come up through your clear tube up in the top, you have to drill out your intake. And this is where I'm drilling it out. And that comes in right at that top core. You probably can't see it. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Right at that top core, just to make sure there is coolant flowing throughout the entire system. So I'm working on that. I just got the tap in. I believe it might be, so this is the tap that I got. I believe it's a 8th. I'm not 100% sure, so I ended up getting this small little tap kit, and we'll tap the intake, get it running. But I also have all of these parts. There's one thing I'm still missing, and that's a turbo. So I have a stock KO4 coming, just a bunch of parts bins to change this from a kind of a mix and match of numerous things. You know, I have the 2.2 block, 2.2 head, 80-pound valve springs, 60-pound injectors, or the 82-pound valve springs, 60-pound injectors. I'll get rid of the supercharger, and then I'll go with the KO4 using the LSJ intake and ZZP's turbocharger to LSJ platform there. I do plan on using the intake coolant just so that way I keep it less busy. I don't want more pipes around here. Obviously, I'll have to get a new exhaust, but all that in due time. The engine, it runs pretty good. Like I said earlier, I have about 450, 500 miles on it. And I haven't really revved it all that high. I want to say I've been trying to stay below 5,000, but it's tough when you just want to go. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm hoping to get it back on the road here in the next week, maybe a couple days, maybe this weekend. We'll see. I'd really like to hit that 500-mile mark, get the oil changed out before my autocross event, October 8th. So anyways, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, follow it up in the comments. I'll try and respond as best I can. But anyways, have a nice day.